Welcome in. Jesse Shule here from jesseshule.com. Today I've got a free pick for you in college football. But before I get to that free pick, I've got to remind you, smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Please offer your comments below this video. We're talking Ole Miss at Alabama. Public loves Ole Miss here. And I got to say, I think it's a big mistake to think that Ole Miss is going to come in to Tuscaloosa and beat up on the Crimson Tide. That doesn't mean I don't think Ole Miss can win. Doesn't even mean I don't think they will win. But my money will be on Alabama minus 6.5. I already did a segment on the Winner's Circle podcast with my man Ross Benjamin and Sean Higgs earlier this week. But the line has moved. Alabama's gone from -7 to minus 6.5, which is what I was waiting for. And I just think that people are jumping the gun here. People are overreacting. Yeah, Alabama looked bad last week. But if you think Alabama sucks, you're fooling yourself. I will point out that you probably said the Florida Gators sucked after they lost to Utah. Well, last week they stomped on Tennessee. You probably said that LSU sucked after they lost to Florida State in week 1. Well, look at LSU now. They just beat the snot out of Mississippi State. So are you going to be surprised if Ole Miss comes into Tuscaloosa and Alabama takes them behind the woodshed? I will not be surprised. A lot of the reason people are down on Alabama right now is the quarterback situation. Don't get me wrong. Jalen Milroe is probably not Bryce Young, Tua Tagovailoa, or any of the other great quarterbacks they've had there in recent years. However, do you know how many starts the kids had at Alabama? 3. You're going to write them off after 3 starts. One of those came against Texas. Texas is now ranked number 3 overall in the nation. You think Jackson Dart could struggle against Texas? Because I do. His only start last year came against Texas A&M. They had the number 1 ranked pass defense in the nation last year. They won that game. And against Middle Tennessee, he throws for 194 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks on 13 of 18 passing. Nothing sexy about that at Middle Tennessee, but good enough to get the job done. Do I think Milroe can play? I think he can play. I think he can play well enough for Alabama to win. And I think Jackson Dart on the other side, Ole Miss, you're going to throw stats at me about how they're playing. They scored 70 points against Mercer. I mean, throw that out. That does not matter. Just like Alabama struggling against South Florida doesn't matter. We need to see Milroe play better. He's got an excellent opportunity to do that. Ole Miss is not Texas. Ole Miss's only decent win so far this year was on the road at Tulane. Tulane started their backup quarterback. Tulane was dominating that game in the early going. They took a lead into the 4th quarter, and a lot of late scoring and turnovers and lucky bounces for Ole Miss led to the final score, making it appear that it was a nice win for Ole Miss. It was actually a dogfight, and they were fortunate to come out of there with a win. This ain't Tulane. This is Alabama. So my money's on Alabama. All the power to you if you get the win with Ole Miss. I think that's the wrong play here, and I think you are fooling yourself. I pity the fool betting on the Rebels this week. By the way, the banner at the bottom of your screen for a limited time, jesseshule.com. You can get all my picks with all sports, and I bet on a lot of sports, soccer, CFL. I'm damn good at it, too. In fact, I'm the number 1 all-time CFL handicapper ever at picksandparlays.net. I'm pretty good with soccer, too. Probably number 1 with that, too. And not too bad with college football, by the way. Anyways, if you got $99 in your pocket, you come see me at jesseshule.com. You'll be glad that you did.